Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk to you guys about how to realistically save lots of money using the Ibotta Checkout 51 and Savingstar app. So recently there's been a lot of videos talking about how you can make tons and tons of money with Ibotta, and that's not a lie. And of course a lot of them are sponsorships, so they're getting paid to say some of that stuff. Not everybody, but a few of them. And I have a little bit of an issue with certain videos that have been put out like that. Most people that I've watched are pretty realistic about it, that it's not going to save you millions of dollars, but you still get cash back for things that you buy every single day, which is really, really nice. Excuse me. But I have watched a couple videos recently where they tell you can make tons and like thousands of dollars on just using your phone. And that's a little misleading, and that doesn't really sit right with me. So, and I also have people who ask me how this app works, what it does, and all that good stuff. So what I want to talk to you guys today about is going to be more focused on how you use it in your everyday life, such as like groceries. Groceries is a big thing that a lot of people have questions on, and it's a question that I had when I first started, and still have a question about now, because we don't really get a lot of like tremendous coupons for grocery items. If you have a store that doubles coupons, you can totally get some really, really great deals. However, for me, I'm a little out of luck, I guess you could say, because I live in a place where we don't have any store that doubles coupons. Not a single one within like understandable driving distance. So, in my case, I kind of have to rely on Ibotta and my coupons to kind of make for a really good deal. So, tip number one, or I guess way number one, that you can make the most out of Ibotta, Checkout 51, and Savingstar is by checking it every week, twice a week, however fits for you, because you're going to want to see when they make new rebates, when they release new ones, what stores have different rebates, what stores are, priced the best to get you the great deal, and as well as, what coupons you have that you can pair up with Ibotta and Checkout 51 and Savingstar offers. So you want to just check it. I can't tell you which one to check more than the other. I can't tell you what's the best time to check it. You just have to kind of just browse and see what's available. I like to browse it quite a lot, but that's just my own kind of like curiosity and wanting to make up, deals in my head and things like that. But just check it. Just kind of look to see. You can go to Ibotta, and a lot of the times they have rebates for like any brand of milk, any brand of eggs, produce. And that's really cool, because that way you can buy the generic brand, which is usually the cheapest brand, and still get cash back for it. So that's a perk of Ibotta. Also, if you'd like to, my team referral code is down below. You don't have to. It's just fun to have a lot of people on your team, because when you have more people on your team, you can unlock bonuses, which really makes the Ibotta experience better, because not only are you getting cash back for things you're purchasing every day, but you're also working with a team to kind of make, get a lot of different offers and money back in your pocket. And it's fun to see like all the people who redeem rebates. That's my favorite thing, is when I get alerts for different people like taking advantage of different offers. That's just really fun to see. So if you want to, it's down below. I do get $5 for you joining, and you get $10 for redeeming your first rebate. So that's kind of like a welcome to Ibotta thing, and it's really cool. So if you guys want to, it's down below. It's greatly appreciated. We can work together to make a lot of bonuses, which is awesome. So anyways, now Checkout 51 has that same offer, but it's not as like extensive. It usually has at the very top of your app, it has like a pick and offer rebate, and you can get like 25 cents on like potatoes, cucumbers, Kind of whatever's in season. Really, it's more what it's geared towards. So you want to just check that, and you can only redeem one of those. That's why it says pick your offer. So kind of wait to see when you're going to the grocery store, like, are you going to buy potatoes and redeem the potato one? If you're going to buy apples, then redeem the apple one. So just kind of like look at it and see what your options are. But Checkout 51 does have a lot more of brand name items. But a lot of their rebates are in conjunction with coupons, which is awesome because that way you can make the most out of that. And it's just really fun. So Checkout 51, I kind of don't like. I kind of have a con with it just because on Ibotta you can kind of just search. You know, I'm going to purchase bread, show me all the bread rebates. But Checkout 51, you kind of have to scroll through a little bit, which is not a huge deal. It's just like a small, like, detail, but just to let you guys know. And Savingstar, I know the coupon police are going to comment down below that I can't use Savingstar. I do. Savingstar is ideally made for people who don't want to buy the newspaper or can't afford to buy the newspaper. You can use Savingstar offers as like coupons. They're the coupons that are in the paper are usually put there, and they allow you to use those, so it's like you're using a coupon. But I've been using it for a couple months now, and I've used it with in conjunction with coupons, and I've never had an email from Savingstar. I always get my cash back, so I'm going to continue to use it, and that's all that I'm going to say about that. But if you choose to use Savingstar, their offers are kind of cool because they give you like spend 15 and get so much dollars back. So if you're like brand loyal, or you buy like a lot of that item, or like, you know, you want to stock up on it or something, it's kind of cool because you can get rewarded and it tracks. So like maybe you're going to the store this week to buy beans, let's say, and the offer is, you know, buy 5 cans of beans, you'll get $1 back. So you buy 2 this trip, you know, 2 the next trip, and it just adds up and you have something to look forward to, which is nice. Or you spend it all in one trip. I mean, whatever you need for that trip, but it's just kind of nice because you have like something to work towards on Savingstar. Now, I kind of lost my train of thought. Sorry, guys. They're also really nice because if you want to, my brain, let's start all over, guys. Okay, so on the line of groceries again. If you want to buy the generic brand like we talked about, there you have options there, more geared towards Ibotta, but you do have options to redeem cash back. Now, if you don't want to use a generic brand, you can find a lot of different rebates. There's a lot of stuff that you can kind of try for the first time, which is nice. So that's where it becomes kind of like a fun experience. Now, if you want to only buy what's on Ibotta or Savingstar or Checkout 51, your savings are going to go up quite substantially. You're going to earn a lot more. But if you only buy like as you need, maybe you need juice and there's a rebate, so then you go and buy it, you're going to slowly get that amount of money. So it kind of depends on how much or how hardcore you go at it. But it's still savings no matter what, guys. So what I like to do, the method that I like personally that I do, is before I go to the grocery store, I kind of scan through Ibotta and look to see, is there produce offers? Is there offers for milk? Is there offers for eggs? I also go to Checkout 51. Is there a double dip deal? Can I get, a rebate on Ibotta and Checkout 51? Is there like a brand that I might like to try that's on there? Do I have a coupon to go with it? Then I go to Savingstar. Savingstar, like I said, is they have a lot of deals that are like spend this much money and get this back. But they also have deals for a few grocery items. They're not as big on grocery items. I will say I don't use them very much for grocery items. However, it's worth a shot to check. Another thing that you can do, this isn't like a rebate app, but it's called Flip. So if you want to use Flip, you can look through the circulars for your stores. So what that does is help you combine everything together. It makes everything easier. So you know how much that your final cost is going to be after, your rebates and and or your coupons, and you can kind of compare to see what's going to get you the best deal. Now, you do not have to feel discouraged if you, like it takes you a little while to rack up a certain amount of money on your accounts. Mine, guys, took me like a couple, it took me like, I don't know, I think I've had Ibotta and Checkout 51 for like 2 years. I went back and forth between them because, like having them on my phone and not having them on my phone. Because when you first get into those apps, guys, like I told you, there's not a lot of generic brand items. So obviously when you want to save on your grocery bill, you're buying generic items, and sometimes that's not always available, so it seems like it's more expensive to try and get the rebate than it is to just buy the generic brand. And sometimes that's true. However, there's a lot of instances where we have personal care deals, or CVS has an extra bug deal, and there's also an Ibotta rebate, and it makes deals a lot sweeter. And it's definitely worth it, I think, to try out all the apps. And whether it's for groceries or personal care, I think that these apps really do help save money, and again, save a lot of money if you're hardcore, save a decent amount of money if you're just kind of doing it every so often. So let's talk about how to use these apps. Now that I've given you some advice and tips on like some everyday things like groceries that we usually don't get very often on sale. So we're going to start with Savingstar. Like I said, a lot of people don't like Savingstar. I use it. So for rebates that are like spend 15, get 5, they do track. So if you go to the store right now and you buy, let's go back to the bean example, that there is a rebate for spend $15 in Bush's beans and you'll get $5 back. So on this trip, you only need like 2 cans, so you're going to spend about $2. Excuse me, you scan those items and it'll track. It'll say you have $2 earned, you need this much to get your reward. And you can just keep going at it. So it doesn't have to be all in one trip. Maybe that's a staple item in your household, but you're going to buy it over the course of, a few weeks. And then you get your reward at the end of the month, which is awesome. Also, a thing to note with Savingstar is you need to make sure that you activate your rebates before you go shopping in the store. Especially for places like CVS. CVS is different for Savingstar because they are able to look at your extra care card profile and see what items you purchased. Or you can upload a receipt like traditional, but Savingstar is a little bit, I guess, more convenient for people because you don't have to do the uploading the receipt, which I don't think is a huge deal, but sometimes it gets a little bit of a headache if you forget. But you just got to make sure you activate the offer before you go. The easiest way to do this, like I said, you guys, when you're going through it and you see the offer, just activate it and know that it's on your list. For Checkout 51 now, it's a little bit different. Checkout 51 only sets out a limited amount of rebate offers. So there's only so many available for people, which means that your offer may be there right now, but it may not be there later on. So that is a little bit of a con with Checkout 51, but that just means, you guys, if you see a deal, make sure you jump on it, and also make sure that you check the app when you're at the store. When you get there, check it. When you have the item in your basket, check it, because you don't want to go in, buy that item, not pay attention to the app whatsoever, get to your car, and find out that there's none left. That's really sucky. So it's a little inconvenient. I wouldn't it's not, I don't know how to explain this. It's a little inconvenient, but there's some money to be had on Checkout 51, so I don't want to exclude that app. Now, Checkout 51 is not very complicated as far as usage. Now, the thing that makes them different is when you reach a $20 threshold, they will send you a check in the mail. You will not get a gift card right away. Like Ibotta, you have to wait for that check to come in. So it's not a big deal. That's kind of the app that would make you, or that would allow you to I guess, blossom a little bit more if you're saving for Christmas, because you could just build up your account and then right before Christmas have that check sent to you. That way you don't use it on something that you didn't want to, or it gives you a goal to save up for, or whatever the case may be. And lastly, I want to talk about Ibotta. So Ibotta is obviously one of my a little bit more of my favorites. I really like Savingstar as well, but Ibotta just has a little bit more to offer to people, I believe. So, like I said, there's the generic brands that they offer. They do not have any of like the Savingstar offers, like the spend 15 get so much, but they do have a variety of different offers. They have a variety of different stores. Not all stores have the same rebates, which is a little sucky sometimes because you don't want to go to another store to buy it, but it happens. It's not a big deal. Like I said, they also have bonuses. So sometimes when you buy a certain amount of items, you'll get an extra bonus, which is nice. They have the team bonuses. So if your team earns $6 and, I don't know, like 10 rebates, then you'll get a certain amount of bonuses, which is awesome. So as far as the usage goes, it's, again, pretty self-explanatory. You just scan the receipt that you bought, and some items on Checkout 51 as well as Ibotta require you to scan the barcode, like this one here on my makeup, as you can see. So you'll just scan the barcode and let the app know that that's what you bought. Same thing with Savingstar. They give you an option to make sure that that is the right item. Now, that's also a con of Checkout 51. They do not let you scan the item like in the store to see if it matches the rebate, but Ibotta and Savingstar does. So if you're ever a little bit weary, like say they have a rebate for the Wet n Wild line, but you don't know if this is included, you just scan the barcode and it'll tell you like the rebate matches. The same thing with Savingstar. So it saves you a little bit of hassle instead of just going out and buying a random item and then finding out that it's not even part of the rebate. But again, back to usage, you just submit your receipt and that's it. You usually get your money back very quickly. I will say that Ibotta is the fastest, and then Checkout 51 takes a little bit of time to process your stuff. And the slowest one is definitely Savingstar. However, I have noticed recently that Savingstar has become faster than Checkout 51. But either way, don't hesitate to get your money. It's not going to come like that. Ibotta will sometimes give you your money like that, but just be patient. Don't expect it to come in 2 seconds. What else? So yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I don't know if anybody else has asked me questions on these things. I think that's pretty much all the questions that I've gotten as far as how to use it. It's real simple. Ibotta has also launched they've also launched where you can use apps to get money back as well. So let me talk about that. That's, I guess, another subject I can talk about. As far as that, the way that it works is you launch the app through Ibotta. So I will explain that. On your phone, I don't have my phone with me, so we're just going to pretend that this is my phone. There's going to be a list of rebates, and my favorite one is the Boxed app. That is kind of like ordering from Sam's. You order in bulk, but you don't have to have a membership, which is awesome. So on Boxed, they give you, I think it's 10% cash back on their website. So what you're going to do is you're going to click to unlock that rebate. Then at the bottom, it's going to say Launch App. It's got a little rocket, so you just hit it, and it's going to open the Boxed app. And from the Boxed app, you make your purchase, and you let Ibotta know that you've made a purchase, so they see it, and they give you 10% cash back, which is awesome. Of course, not everybody wants to do that because you can't really use coupons online, but sometimes buying the items in bulk just end up being cheaper. I usually do that for grocery items. That's a great way to save on groceries when maybe you don't have coupons for, because you need, like, I don't know, 10 boxes of cereal and you have a really big family, so you go through a lot of soups and milk and eggs and things like that. You want to order them in bulk. and you can still get cash back for it. So that's really nice. That's just how you do it. As far as everything else across the board, they're all pretty much the same as far as verifying your purchases and submitting your receipts. I know submitting your receipts seems like a big headache, but it's not the end of the world. It's actually pretty simple, and I think that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys are able to work with these apps. Like I usually mention to you guys in my hauls and in my breakdowns if there's a rebate that you should take advantage of, or things like that, so you're always aware what rebates are available. If you guys would like to see more of my videos like that, please hit the subscribe button so that you are aware of when I do videos like this. If I didn't answer your question in this video, please let me know. I try to make this as realistic but also as I don't know if you want to call it teachable as possible, because I know a lot of people see these apps as kind of intimidating, but they're really not. They're a lot of fun to kind of play with and earn as much money as you can. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know a lot of you guys are wanting to see it, so I hope you guys enjoy this. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!